Capital One Arena is the home of the Washington Wizards as well as the Capitals and is located in the heart of Washington, D.C. The venue features a capacity of 20,356 for basketball and broke ground on October 18, 1995. 2 years and $260 million later in 1997, the venue opened as the MCI Center, replacing the Capitals and Wizards' previous home, US Air Arena, in Landover, Maryland. Its location far away from both DC and Baltimore, combined with its lack of amenities compared to new arenas, was the reasoning for the move. The MCI Center's first event featured the Washington Wizards beating the Seattle Supersonics 95-78 in front of a sold-out crowd on December 2nd. In 2006, MCI was bought by Verizon, thus changing the arena's name to the Verizon Center. The name changed once more in 2017 to Capital One Arena. The facility features 3 seating levels, multiple clubs and suites, and a wide variety of concession offerings. In the most recent $30 million renovation of the arena that took place in 2019 and 20, the stadium received all new seats, improved concourses, a brand new state-of-the-art video display, and a sportsbook. Along the walls of the concourse, fans can find memorabilia from the different teams that have played at the stadium over the years, as well as several pop-up shops. The food offerings at Capital One Arena are a true representation of a modern stadium. From traditional concessions like box frite that serve fries and chicken poppers, and Federalist Pig with unique barbecue sandwiches, to fun portable stands featuring local favorites like wings with Old Bay at DMV Wings, to sweet treats like donut sundaes at District Donuts. There's a lot of innovative stands as well, like a pour-your-own beer location, self-checkout grab-and-go stands, and even an autonomous checkout-free drink market that requires you to scan your card and can tell what drinks you take out. But what really got my eye to eat was the peach cobbler tacos at the Loop and Kernel behind section 408.
We are here with the peach cobbler tacos from Capital One Arena. It's the Eat Your Feed series here. It's just like in baseball, they had the Dare to Pair series. This right here, we have the Eat Your Feed.
These series offer trendy takes on classic stadium food at venues throughout the country. Now let's go ahead and try these peach cobbler tacos, which are flour tortillas filled with house-made peach cobbler, cinnamon sugar, and flaky dough crumbs, available for $17.
That right there is really good. It has a churro coating on the tortilla shell. Has more of a nice caramel peach flavor inside there with the cinnamon and some dough on top to make it really fresh. So this is really a home run, even though it's a basketball, so I guess it's a slam dunk is the term we're looking for. So we're looking at my popcorn scale. This is probably 5 out of 6 popcorns. Pretty dang good here at Capital One Arena.
Even with all the crazy food, I of course had to try a classic popcorn.
Hi, we are here with the popcorn. This is $9.79, multiple locations around the stadium. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Now this popcorn was coming out of a popcorn machine, but for some reason it tastes very overcooked, it tastes very dry, it tastes very stale. A little salty, some butter flavor, but really I'm going to have burnt popcorn flavor. So that's not very good, not really what we're looking for in our popcorn. So if we're looking on top of the pop scale, this is definitely the lowest for Concession Critics courtside.
Overall, at Capital One Arena, the food variety was enough to stretch from sea to shining sea. The peach cobbler tacos were a delicious treat that I would definitely have again, but the popcorn was not very good. So for food, the arena earns 4 pop points. Ticket prices were on par for a typical NBA game. There are even some 2 for $25 ticket deals for the team's 25th season this year. Third-party parking was reasonable at $30, and you can also save on that by taking the metro directly to the stadium. Food and beverage pricing was high, but not outrageous in my mind, but it would have been nice if there's some fan-friendly pricing menu items. Capital One cardholders saved 10% on tickets and food, as well as a generous 20% discount on merchandise. With all that in mind, the stadium earns 3 pop points for value. I was pretty surprised to see all the activities the Wizards had throughout the game, including G-wiz visiting everywhere from the nosebleeds to the court and fun promotions in between quarters. The Wizards dancers, Wisdom Senior Citizen Dance Team, and 202 crew also kept the game at a high energy. Like any modern basketball game, there was a DJ present, but here at Capital One Arena, he was featured on the court during warm-ups, which created a casual vibe. So, Capital One Arena earns 5 pop points for fun. The concourse on the main level felt cramped. There were no areas to sit and eat food or any real area devoted to kids. However, the displays around the concourse were nice to learn about the history of the franchises. The innovative self-checkout concessions were cool, but not the easiest to use. From my seat, the corner video display blocked the main scoreboard. While it was nice to see the game on the screen while it was being played, the fun segments were only shown on the main video board, causing me to miss them. Fans were also moving around constantly, which caused me to miss the game. So, for fan experience, the stadium earns 1 pop point. Add it all up, and Capital One Arena gets an overall stadium score of 6.5 out of 10, or plain and puffy.
Well, yeah, the score, and that's the show. Thank you for joining me here at Capital One Arena. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments your favorite parts of the stadium.